Throughout Donnie Darko, Donnie is a troubled teenager who is constantly affected by his mental illness. As Donnie navigates the world, he begins to struggle with fit again. The struggle becomes a mirror for how society treats mental illnesses, with fear and silence. Throughout the film, Donnie battles hallucinations. An example is Frank, a being only he can interact with.
How can we do that?
Who are you talking to?
After speaking out, Donnie is constantly paranoid about his close ones attempting to fix him instead of understanding and assisting.
What can we do?
I would like to do more hypnotherapy and increase his medication.
This is an example of how society often treats mental illness, attempting to fix the problem as soon as possible, instead of assisting and guiding him to a safer place. Because of this, 60% of people with a mental health problem or illness won't seek help for fear of being labeled. With the way the current system is set up, this will lead to the resentment of the same thing that is designed to protect these patients. Because of the social and professional stigma that these people receive, they will refuse treatment.
It is if everyone dies alone.
Does that scare you?
I don't want to be alone.
We see that Donnie is isolated from his family. He wakes up in random places, and his family questions what is wrong with him. This isolation causes him to think up Frank. Here we can see Frank's influence on Donnie, where he suggests that he burn down the guest speaker's house. Later, he will inspire him to sacrifice himself in order to save others. This is a justification often used in suicide cases called an altruistic suicide, which occurs when an individual intentionally sacrifices their life for the perceived benefit of others or a larger social cause. An example of this is Donnie wanting to sacrifice himself in order to save the universe. Donnie's condition also drives others away because they do not know how to connect. For example, his teachers.
The two categories, things aren't that simple.
The lifeline is divided that way.
Well, life isn't that simple. I mean, who cares if Ling Ling returns the wallet and keeps the money? Has nothing to do with either fear or love.
Fear and love are the deepest of human emotions.
Okay, but you're not listening to me. There are other things that need to be taken into account here, like the whole spectrum of human emotion. You can't just lump everything into these two categories and then just deny everything else.
If you don't complete the assignment, you'll get a 0 for the day.
Donald, let's go over this again. What exactly did you say to Ms. Farmer?
I'll tell you what he said. He asked me to forcibly insert the lifeline exercise card into my anus.
And guest speakers.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How much are they paying you to be here?
Excuse me? What is your name, son?
Gerald.
Well, Gerald, I think you're afraid.
Are you telling us this stuff so we can buy your book? Because I gotta tell you, if you are, that was some of the worst advice I ever heard.
You see how sad this is?
You want your sister to lose weight? Tell her to get off the couch, stop eating Twinkies, and maybe go out for field hockey. You know what? No one ever knows what they want to be when they grow up. You know, it takes a little while to find that out, right, Jim? And you. Yeah, you. You think of some jerk shoving your head down the toilet. Well, you know what? Maybe you should lift some weights or take a karate lesson, and the next time he tries to do it, you kick him in the balls.
Son, do you see this?
Right?
This is an anger prisoner, a textbook example.
You see the fear, people? This boy is scared to death of the truth. Son, it breaks my heart to say this, but I believe you're a very troubled and confused young man. I believe you were searching for the answers in all the wrong places.
You're right, actually. I'm pretty troubled and I'm pretty confused, but I'm afraid, really afraid. Really afraid, but I think you're fucking Antichrist.
Cannot seem to get him to change his mind on his nihilist views, further enforcing his views and showing others that he needs help. But the stigma of mental health patients drive these people away from helping him instead.
Bridget.
You killed her, Frank! What were you guys doing in the middle of the road, huh? What are you thinking?
Donnie has poor impulse, yet he displays a complex understanding of emotions,
Well, life isn't that simple.
empathy, and moral understanding.
I think you're fucking Antichrist.
Donnie's public outbursts have pushed people away from discovering his true self. Donnie views himself as broken,
But I believe you're a very troubled and confused young man. I believe you were searching for the answers in all the wrong places.
You're right, actually. I'm pretty troubled and I'm pretty confused, but
because society labels him that way. Once again, allowing Donnie to view himself as a burden on others and increasing his desire to sacrifice himself. Showing that people struggling with mental health need support from others rather than being exiled.
how's it feel to have a wacko for a son?
It feels wonderful.
Donnie's journey shows us that mental illness isn't something to fear, but is something that needs to be treated with care. If his community took his pain seriously while supporting him, maybe his story would be different. This is especially important for society as over the past 2 decades, mental health has surged at an alarming rate. Today, more and more people suffer in silence and are afraid to speak out. Donnie Darko reminds us to spread empathy and awareness in order to harbor a safe environment for mental health patients. Donnie's story shows us why immediate action is needed to innovate and expand services which are currently under-resourced and overwhelmed. With current system in place, as the number of people needing help increases, they refuse to speak out. We should strive for a process that ensures people are safe while getting the help they need. Because behind every Donnie Darko of the world, there's a battle that we can't see, and it's time we help them with it.
Hey, what's going on? Horrible accident. My neighbor got killed.
What happened?
Got smushed by a jet engine.